tunas.
Just south of Davao, General Santos City brings in most of Mindanao's giant yellowfin tuna.
It's really heavy.
A lot of which ends up here, Bangkarohan Market in Davao.
Do tunas have a tongue? Do you eat the tongue?
Today we're going on an all-out seafood feast in Davao, finding out once and for all if Mindanao is the real king of tuna.
What is the best seafood in this market?
Yes, tuna, especially that I'm from General Santos City, the tuna capital.
You wouldn't believe how many dishes come from one tuna. From fried tail adobong
I've never had tuna tail like this.
to tuna tendon.
Some call that one the muscle of the tuna.
And even some I'll save for later in the video.
This is like the semen sack of the fish. I cannot wait to see how they finish preparing this.
We'll also check in with some local vendors who have been dishing out Filipino favorites for years.
What is the most busy time?
Mostly it's the dawn, 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah.
So put on a plastic apron and grab a friend, cause it's time to tuna. Our seafood mission starts us off here. Colorful, chaotic, cramped, and a swirl of unidentifiable aromas. This is Bangkarohan Market, curating all the flavors of Davao, especially fresh seafood, including their famous yellowfin tuna.
In and near Mindanao, they're catching a ton of these. Tunas! 44 kilograms, about 100 pounds of this beast, the yellowfin tuna. I can't live this anymore.
Yellowfin tuna comes in all sizes. The one I'm holding is only a wee lad, but these babies get as big as a Buick.
What's crazy is you saw how massive that tuna was, but they start out like these little cuties right here.
They love their tuna here, utilizing every part from the tail to the tendon.
What is your favorite tuna dish?
Grilled tuna. It's tender and it's really tasteful.
This tuna hawking veteran walks me through the cuts she's selling at her stall.
Which part is your favorite from the tuna?
This one, tuna loin, because my favorite is ginilaw.
Inilaw, which is famous in Davao. They kind of eat it raw with calamansi. This is the tuna jaw right here.
And this one is the tuna belly.
And then here is a tail.
Oh yes, tuna tail.
You grill the tail?
Grilled. Yes.
I heard some people even eat the tuna eye. Do you eat the eye?
Yes. It's good for also for soup.
Great. We'll try some of that later.
Beyond tuna, this place has just about everything else you could pluck from the sea.
Here we got some Chinese squids, some shrimpy shrimps, some very big squids. The parrotfish, parrotfish, pilotfish. It's a fish, it's a green fish. Oh, and here they have shells too. I've heard that eating shells is not super common in the Philippines. Right here, they're selling all kinds of different shells. Oh, they're kind of stuck together through magic ocean glue.
Before I settle on some seafood, I want to see what else this market has to offer.
Listen, these are the native chickens here in Davao, and what that means is they're going to be a little thinner than the roided up chickens in the US, but also less fat and a little more chewy. Are these your chickens?
Chicken.
How much is one chicken?
230 per kilo.
Around a little less than $5. Listen, we found this in Digos. Nothing better than freshly squeezed coconut milk. Now he's putting literally a car jack on there to squeeze. Look at this. Now on the bottom, the fresh coconut milk is coming out. It's kind of ingenious. Oh, yes. They just poured me a fresh bag of the coconut milk here. How do you drink from the bag? Anybody, can you comment below and let me know? Nailed it. That is so delicious. Fresh, creamy, and drinking from a bag is easier than I thought too. We're learning so much today. Unbelievable. Right now we're leaving the market, going to this area where they have all these carinderias. It's kind of like an outdoor open air cafeteria where they serve all kinds of different dishes, and we're gonna find one of those to eat at right now.
Some of these vendors, like Ellen's, stay open 24/7, providing fresh food even to those working the third shift. Ellen has tons to choose from, and with the market right next door, fresh seafood is always on the menu.
How long have you been here?
28 years.
28 years?
Yeah.
Does all your food come from the market?
Yeah.
Today we're trying to eat some Davao seafood. I can see like easily 30 different foods. What should I try here?
I think shrimp or inula.
What is this? Okay, so it's a kind of fish. And do you?
Tuna.
Oh, this is tuna.
Yeah.
So we'll try some of this. Any other tuna dishes?
Paksiw.
Paksiw.
Paksiw is sour.
Okay, I want to try all your tuna dishes.
Yeah.
For 28 years, Ellen has been in the business of filling empty stomachs, whipping up her own take on bolalo, kinilaw, and tons of other local favorites.
Ellen has hooked us up with all the seafood she has, especially some tuna dishes. All this food is pretty fresh. The price for all this food plus rice is 170 pesos. It's like a hair over $3. So we've got our squid right there. It's got a bunch of sauce on it. I'm just gonna throw it in. Very fishy, very strong flavors. You definitely need to pair it with some rice. Better. Here, they were calling this the sour one, and they got the tuna right here. Super fresh. I'm gonna put some of this in my sauce. It looks salty already, but why not? It's very nice. Good flavors. It is very sour, super salty. It's firm. There's bones in there. You gotta watch out for the bones. Hi. What's your favorite?
Lechon kawali and balbakwa.
Good choices. Here we have the inola. It's kind of like this tuna soup. It's a nice big piece of tuna right there. Let's give it a try. Very yummy. Salty and a bit sour. The tuna is very nice, bit firm, but a much more mild flavor than everything else here. It's fine if you're pairing it with some rice. The rice can kind of help control that intensity, but I really like this last one. Coreles inola. Perfect pronunciation every time. All right. Oh, then we got the yelling guy. You're like a walking dessert man. So here he's got some tofu. This is completely unexpected. He's just walking through selling his food.
Each day, this vendor makes the rounds dishing out this dessert, a tofu-based sweet treat topped with tapioca pearls, a sugary syrup, and condensed milk.
This is something people have recommended to me for a long time. I believe it's called taho, or maybe taho, or taho. Taho. One of those we'll choose for the edit. What I love is these cute little tapioca balls. It's gonna be kind of like a Taiwanese milk tea, but instead of tea, it's just a bunch of tofu, huh? Oh, that's delicious. Obvious tofu flavor, but very sweet, tender. And the balls, you gotta love some balls in your mouth. We're gonna head to a restaurant that's taking on tuna in ways that you have never seen. We are going to Yellowfin Restaurant next.
Yellowfin Restaurant has been around since 1992, starting as a humble carinderia for drivers and evolving into a legendary seafood franchise with a name synonymous with quality.
We're known for our dobong tuna buntot. It's the fish tail that's cooked adobo style.
Before I get my hands on that tuna tail, Chef Jerry is introducing me to kare kare, an iconic Filipino dish usually made with oxtail. But Yellowfin Seafood Kare Kare includes tuna, shrimp, and squid.
First of all, I don't want to show off, but I picked up a tuna that was 45 kilograms.
Sometimes we have 200 kilograms. I think you cannot handle that.
The main reason I've come here is to experience so much of the seafood that the city has to offer, especially the tuna. The very first thing I wanted to try is the kare kare. Am I saying it right? Kare kare?
Can you tell it again?
Kare kare.
Kare kare.
Kare kare.
Yes, that is one of our best seller here in the Yellowfin. That is, we are using peanut sauce and we cook it with our own ingredients here in the Yellowfin.
Awesome. I can't wait to try it. Can you make some for me, please?
Yeah, sure.
The Yellowfin Seafood Kare Kare starts by frying fresh cubed tuna, then stir-frying the squid, shrimp, onion, and garlic. Then the superstar, a heaping bowl of peanut sauce, joins the party. Meanwhile, the chef assembles the vessel with bok choy, some more plants, and some banana heart. Add in the tuna and our other meats soaked in peanut sauce.
Somebody had to meet bagoong, which is fermented shrimp, and I had no idea how it fit into the meal. So can you show me how this is done?
Little rice first, calamari. Then some vegetables. After that, you should put this one.
Really?
Yeah, and eat one time. You can try now.
Oh, I want to see it.
Delicious.
Yeah! I don't even have to eat this now. You're doing my job for me.
Yeah, sure.
There's this gorgeous
Even,
orange sauce that's on here, this peanut sauce. I'm gonna give that a try first. Oh, very nice flavor, very mild, not so intense. I'm gonna mash up some of my rice here, get some of the banana heart, some of the calamari on here. The bagoong, not too much, a little bit. Scoop that up. I have spent most of my life trying to find the perfect bite, and this may be it. Big moment. That's yummy. The bagoong alone is a bit powerful, but when you mix the right amount with some other ingredients, heavenly. We've got some fried tuna. Oh my gosh, that's a perfect bite, I think. Oh, that is so yummy. The tuna is very soft, very tender. It's hearty, it's rich, it's a winner. I love it.
Next up, I just have to get a taste of these more unusual cuts. Two dishes that I never even knew existed, starting with grilled bagaybay.
Bagaybay, that is the meal sperm. The
Male sperm. Couple dudes hanging out. We're gonna eat some sperm.
The tuna sperm sacks are marinated in calamansi juice, paprika, and soy sauce, then tossed on the grill to shrivel up.
They're putting it on the flat top. I cannot wait to see how they finish preparing this.
While the sperm sacks grilled to perfection, the chef gets started on our other culinary enigma, ubo-ubo, or tuna tendon.
Other one is the ubol-ubol, the kingdom of the fish. Some call that one the muscle of the tuna.
The tuna tendon is grilled, which helps it soften up, then chopped into tiny pieces and paired with a secret white sauce and thrown on a hot plate.
Oh, I love that sound. That's my meditation music right there.
With the hot plate still hot, the chef tosses on an egg, blending it with the whole mixture.
The tendon of the tuna.
Tuna.
Let's try it out. That is a great texture. A little chewy and bouncy. Is there mayonnaise in there?
Little bit.
A little bit of mayonnaise. It's a secret recipe. Don't tell. Hey, don't tell anyone. Let me get another bite. Savory, salty, and very creamy.
Yeah.
It's a very unique flavor sensation. The only thing that could maybe top that is like, I don't know, the sperm of a tuna. This seems like a very unique dish to me. Is there any special result? Help guys,
I don't know, because we are always eat this one, but
Okay.
it's normal for us.
I'm gonna get a nice healthy piece. The outside, it almost just looks like a really tender, juicy chicken breast.
When you eat it, it's different.
All right, let's see.
Sure.
I felt a lot of emotions. It's soft, a little gooey, a little wet in there. The texture, it varies from like chewy to soft. A little spongy. The flavors are good. Taste a little bit like the ocean. Drinking with this would be a good idea. Chef Jerry, thank you so much.
Welcome.
With my stomach about to burst, I still must try Yellowfin's signature dish, tuna tail adobo. Tuna tail adobo is simmered in soy sauce and vinegar and combined with other local ingredients. Before serving, it's deep fried until crisp and plated with pieces of banana. While I'm at it, I also got grilled tuna belly.
What a day. We have come full circle from the time this morning when we were at the market. We saw they had the belly of the tuna, and that is laying right before me here. And then one of their most sought after dishes, the adobong tail. This is massive. I'm gonna start over here with the belly. I can't wait to dig into this. Let's go for it. Oh dear, that is absolutely stunning. Fatty and rich. Look at this, it just comes off so easily. Like it wants you to eat it. I'm gonna try it with some sauce. I love it. Moving on here, we have the adobong tail. Fatty, juicy, meaty. Let's go for it. So good. Similar flavors, but totally different texture from this guy over here. Much more kind of with the skin in there. It's a little more gooey, gelatinous. I've never had tuna tail like this. I'm gonna tear off this piece of skin right here. Gooey, fatty, fried skin right here. That is a texture sensation. So yummy.